Windermere or Winter Park? Where should you live in Orlando? Let me know in the comments what city you would choose to live in. Winter Park and Windermere have many similarities, but some differences as well. In this video, I'll break down a few key differences to living in each area. At the end of the video, I'll talk about who I think would be the best fit for Windermere and the best fit for Winter Park. Windermere is close to Disney and other tourist attractions. It's about 30 minutes to downtown and an hour and 25 minutes to the closest beach. Winter Park is really close to downtown Orlando, about 15 minutes away. It's an hour to the closest beach and about 30 minutes to Disney, depending on traffic. As far as things to do in Windermere, they have Tibet Butler Nature Preserve. It doesn't have a Windermere address, but there are portions of it that are in Windermere. There are 4 miles of trails to explore. They have a butterfly garden and some animals like tortoises that you can check out. It's really cool to explore. In Winter Park, they have Mead Garden. It's 47 acres and has a boardwalk, butterfly garden, and more. It's another great place to walk around and get close to nature, but you're right near the city. There's also Craft Azalea Garden, which is a small garden tucked away in a Winter Park neighborhood. It looks out to the Winter Park chain of lakes. It's a nice place to relax or take some pictures for your Instagram. In Windermere, there's a U-Pick blueberry farm, Beck Brothers Citrus. You're not really going to find that in Winter Park. It's a little bit more of a city vibe. You may see some neighbors trying to give away avocados or some oranges from their backyard, but that's about as close as you're going to get to a farm. In Windermere, they have some golf courses like Islesworth, and it's also close to Bay Hill. In Winter Park, there are 3 golf courses. One of them is a 9-hole public golf course right in downtown Winter Park. It's kind of cool to be able to drive by and see all the golfers doing their thing. Windermere Recreation Center has sand volleyball, a dock, boardwalk, and a kayak launch, and there are tennis courts and a walking path. Winter Park has a community center with basketball courts, a pool, splash pad, and they have programs for adults, kids, and seniors. They also have some special events there from time to time. One time they had an event there where they were fixing broken items like jewelry and small electronics. A volunteer fixed my KitchenAid mixer for free. It was pretty amazing and a lifesaver. Windermere is known for the Butler chain of lakes, which is 13 lakes. You'll see people fishing, kayaking, paddleboarding, wakeboarding. All the boarding happens on Butler Chain of Lakes. Winter Park has their own chain of lakes. There's 5 altogether, and they have Venetian-style canals that connect the lakes that are really cool to see. In Winter Park, you'll find a few different art museums and history museums. You won't really find any museums in Windermere. For events, Windermere has a weekly farmers market on Fridays. It's a little on the smaller side, but it surprisingly gets pretty busy for Fridays. Winter Park also has a farmer's market. It's on Saturdays. It's a pretty big one and can get really busy. Parking can be difficult, to say the least. I would recommend having cash. I found some vendors only accept cash, which is kind of weird, but it is what it is. There's a monthly food truck event in Windermere that's pretty popular. In Winter Park, they don't have any consistent food truck events. In both cities, you'll find holiday events throughout the year, parades, all kinds of fun activities for everyone. In Winter Park, there are a couple of art festivals, one in the spring and the other is in fall. It's very popular and attracts some people from all over to check out the event. As far as shopping and food in Windermere, you'll find some local spots, mom and pop type places, but you'll probably find more chain restaurants and chain shopping options. They do have a small downtown area that has some unique shops that are really fun to check out. In Winter Park, they have a bigger downtown area with many shops and food options. Winter Park is known for having some really good restaurants. You'll find boutique stores and chains, and most major retailers seem to be in Winter Park. If you're enjoying the videos so far, please like and comment. It really helps out the channel, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. If you are subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. For housing, you'll find some condos and townhomes in Windermere. They're usually on the newer side from the 2000s and up. You can find a two-bedroom starting around $300,000. You may find some a little bit less than that. There aren't any luxury condos or townhomes that I can think of in Windermere. In Winter Park, you'll find a variety of condos and townhomes in different price ranges, some older, some newer. You can find two bedrooms for under $150,000 still. There are also multi-million dollar condos and townhomes in Winter Park. For single family homes in Windermere, there are some that are under $400,000. Some will be older, but also newer from the early 2000s and on. Most homes will be in an HOA, and there are a number of gated communities. Windermere has lots of luxury estate style homes. In Winter Park, for single family homes, you can still find some under $400,000 as well, especially in the Seminole County part of Winter Park. Most homes are older, usually the 50s to 70s range. I've found that the square footage can be on the smaller end, 1,800 square feet and below. You'll also find that some people have added on square footage through time, so some of the layouts of the homes can be interesting. It's very common to see carports, garages, or patios that have been converted to a living room or bedroom. There aren't many HOAs or gated communities in Winter Park. They have a variety of luxury homes, some estate-style homes. You'll find some luxury homes from the early 1900s, and you'll also find some new construction, custom builds here and there. For more information on housing, I'll put a link in the description of my preferred homes for sale in Windermere and Winter Park. As far as infrastructure goes, in Windermere you'll find smaller roads, one lane each way in some areas. There are brick and dirt roads in the town of Windermere. Windermere is spread out, so it takes a little bit of time to get from one side to the other with all the lakes. Traffic can get congested, especially during events. Windermere is near the 408, 429, and I-4. In Winter Park, you'll find smaller roads as well. It's also very common for people to cut through Winter Park to get from one side of Orlando to the other, so it can get very congested. There are brick roads in downtown and older parts of Winter Park. The downtown part of Winter Park can get extremely busy. There's only one major road to get from one side of Winter Park to the other, which is Aloma, also called Fairbanks. There are parts of the road that can be very curvy and a little difficult to navigate if you're not careful. I-4 goes through Winter Park. The east side of Winter Park is near the 417. For schools, both cities are in the Orange County Public School System. The private school in Windermere is Windermere Prep. You'll also find a few other private schools right outside of Windermere. In Winter Park, there's Trinity Prep, Parkhouse Academy, and a few other private schools. There are more private schools outside of Winter Park as well, like Lake Highland. Now let's talk about what it's like to live in each city and who would be the best fit for each. In Windermere, there's definitely a small town feel, especially in the town of Windermere. It's tucked away from the hustle and bustle. There's a suburban feel to it. There aren't lots of things to do in Windermere itself, but it's so close to other cities that have plenty of things to do. It's great for Disney fans because it's so close to Disney. Disney is like in your backyard. If you live in Windermere, it's also great if you want to be away from the busyness of downtown Orlando. There's not much of a nightlife in Windermere, but again, if you go right outside of Windermere, you'll find something to do. As far as homes go, if you want to be in a gated community or you don't mind being in an HOA, Windermere can be a great choice. It also has a bigger selection of newer homes than Winter Park. If you're looking for a condo or townhome in Windermere, you have fewer options than you would in Winter Park as far as style, location, and price. If you want to live by or on a lake, you probably have a better chance of being able to do that in Windermere than in Winter Park. For Winter Park, the downtown area is very unique for Florida. It has the feel of a smaller New England town. It has a population of over 30,000. However, it still feels like a tight-knit community. Winter Park is great if you want to be closer to downtown Orlando and all of the action that offers, right? There are lots of things to do in Winter Park as far as arts and culture, and there's plenty of different food options and unique shops. It's close to colleges like Rollins, Valencia, UCF, and Full Sail. There are some nightlife options, especially more than Windermere. If you're looking for more of a club feel, you probably have to go to downtown Orlando for that. In Winter Park, you're going to find some mature neighborhoods. There's a wide mix of homes. You can find a $1 million home next to a 2-bedroom bungalow or craftsman style home. If you're looking for homes that have character and are in mature neighborhoods with tree canopies, Winter Park is definitely the place to be. Which city would you choose to live in? Let me know in the comments. Check out this video about Winter Park, this video about Windermere, and this playlist for more videos like this. Reach out if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.